Someone told me that I should react to this one. It's about the bully brother named Brayden. And I have to tell you why I just didn't want to do the reaction of the Haminations one. Okay, since you guys asked very nicely, I will try to do my best to do that reaction video. But hopefully I won't get that copyrighted, you know what I'm saying? Because I just skipped that part and now I wanted to say there is a huge announcement to this video at the end. Ooh, I would love to hear about that. Anyway, it's about that time for Haminations reaction, so anyway, now I'm not doing the character movements anyway, but I still leave it off at that point. Let's find out what happens now. I would love to hear about this one from Bryson Hamination. Especially I went to VidCon, it was absolutely amazing. Definitely got a picture for sure. Now let's get into this. Here we go.
Hello? Hello? Is this thing on? Hey, my brother has been bullying me a ton lately, but I've been studying his tactics and I know how to get him back.
Okay, I guess there's another way that you can make that solution, so let's find out if you can. I would love to see what it is about. Oh, the bucket, that's a good idea. Hopefully this will work.
I've set up a bucket above his door so that when he walks through, he'll get soaked. Oh, here it comes. Shh.
Shh, okay, I'm ready. What?
What?
Oh my god. Oh my. I hear that Brayden was making that one with that footstep anyway, and I could hear that bucket was falling, and I just heard that, and he just really responded right away, and he just wanted to stop. Wow, Brayden. You've got good hearing that I can hear that for. You must be a master, don't you?
Use my own spells against me.
Hi,
Oh man, he was gonna get punched right very hard. One more time. After this one, here comes the next.
Here it comes. Shh.
Yeah, I can definitely see that coming.
What?
You dare use my own spells against me.
Hi, I'm Bryson, and this is my older brother, Brayden.
Yeah, well, that's very good right now. So, that's a great way to say your name in front of the people to know who you are, the creator, especially meeting with the special guest in the show.
We're best friends now, but our relationship wasn't always like that. Brayden was a total bully, and I was the innocent victim for our whole lives.
That's not...
Shut up. Anyway,
You don't get to tell me to shut up!
Back off, it's my
Oh my god.
I'm boss!
I am your
Dude, that's my money right now. Don't let me give that thing back to me.
money. You better lawyer up. Anyway,
Oh my god. Wow. That's like a little battle bully in between us two. How can you just really remember that? It was a very bad thing. I just really wanted to say about that. How can you always do in between like a predicted moron he is? JK, I won't say it again.
lives.
That's not...
Shut up. Anyway,
You don't get to tell me to shut up!
back off, it's my
God.
I don't
channel.
care! I'm boss!
Jeez.
I have more money. You better lawyer up. Anyway,
Man.
today I wanted to regale you with some of the fantastical stories of our sibling rivalry and how that blossomed into a beautiful friendship. Let's
Jeez. Always make that one revenge if you want to stop somebody.
start at the beginning. Brayden had a huge problem with me minding my own business. I would just be chilling in my room playing with Legos and he would come in and knock them down. It's kind of like a beaver when it sees water. They both think, well, someone's gotta put a stop to this.
Whatever you're gonna say with the beaver, that just didn't mean to do what it looks like. The bees say, somebody better stop it right now. Hey, maybe somebody has to stop running from in between of running Hedgehog to go over from Tails.
Stop, Sonic, stop!
Well, in that case, if it doesn't really matter, I wouldn't just try to attempt to, like, get right around it. Or somebody is running around the house. Whatever in the world I think. I can't let that happen.
One time we were wrestling and we had stuffed pillows under our shirts for protection.
Oh, so protection, huh? Does that mean, like, the protection from the nap time video when I was calling that one anyway from Brayden on Bryson with the fight? Okay, so I guess that's a little bit different anyway. So now I can recall that. It was a very hard time to do this. You know, I never really seen how this happened.
Brayden saw this and thought,
Oh, he's got a pillow under his shirt. He's immune to all attacks. So it doesn't matter how hard I hit him.
Then he kicked me into a stool. It dug into my unprotected back and knocked the wind out of me.
Jeez.
Okay, stop being so dramatic. You're fine.
Jeez, what is up with you? Is always Bryson like he's losing out of his air? He can't breathe that much. You gotta have to bring your medical attention to him. Man, oh man, I felt like this happened to me in the playground. I gotta tell you this. So guys, this is what definitely I remember what did happen when I broke my back. I feel like I can't like just get back up, and I feel like I just feel like my back was like bothering red, and I know that it was very that tough. I gotta tell you, like, I was in the monkey swingings, or whatever you called it, the monkey hangers. Like, this is the ultimate one that's definitely hanging here for kids, and definitely get right to the point. I can't make this one too much hard with my own resilient to try to, like, put the pressure around me, and I never really done anything that's very bad at all. So, this was a very most dangerous thing I could have just occurred. After all that, too much of a grabbing and I couldn't hold on, I just fell right from the back. So, this really happened to me very badly while I was seeing The Pirate and Princess. Well, I don't know what kind of show that is, but felt like Pirates of the Caribbean. Whatever.
Look, I'm thinking there's no reason we can't keep this little incident between us. Don't tell Mom, or I'll wring your neck. Okay,
Oh, you really gonna say that, so Brayden? Well, get lost.
all good. See you later.
Brayden himself has told me that he didn't discover empathy until one day when he threw a pine cone at Brody's back and made him bleed.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, that Hamination one here with Xbox achievement. You finally unlocked it. Watch, what was that thing again? Oh, the pine cone that threw him from Brody. I think that was the last one. I just recalled that.
He didn't discover empathy until one day when he threw a pine cone at Brody's back and made him bleed.
Yeah, I think that was the last one. I definitely did remember that one. Okay, so, yeah, so that's why the achievement was up there.
Oh. Anyway.
He didn't apply empathy until several years later, though. Even now, his empathy is selective. Brayden loves pushing buttons. Growing up with him was a masterclass in making other people mad. And bothering me was easy. I just wanted peace, and Brayden knew exactly how to shatter that peace. For example, for several nights in a row, I would be in bed, Brayden would come in and say,
You've had it far too good for far too long.
and then beat me up.
Oh my god.
After, I would say,
Oh my god. Bryson! What happened? Brayden, I could have just sworn that it was too much beating going on. Yes, I know Luke DeVito definitely did beat me up sometimes when I'm in the middle of the bathroom and I just really can't even annoy it. I can't get the tension out of it. He's really like it's a little meaning and like angry. He's thinking like he wants to hurt someone. Well, I can't reply about him because, Luke is definitely an absolute pain in my ass. I'm sorry if I said that word, but I'll just try to make it fair and square, but I'll tell you, pain in my butt. That's better.
why? And he would say,
No reason. Unprovoked.
Oh, shut it. Would you, Brayden animator guy? Well, I definitely did see Brayden, the real guy one here. When I went to VidCon, I definitely did know what happened. So he noticed about me, so who's the one that got bullied? And he said, me. And I said, oh man, the bully man. Just like it real happened in real life though. And kids, this is definitely your cautious alert. Don't let any people get mad at you and they feel like they want to pick on you for some reasons. They're called friendly rivals. Well, rivals. Let's call it that way. Just like a team. New York Knicks and the New York, Brooklyn Nets. It's definitely a very hard matchup that nobody has ever seen. Like, it's a New York showdown between them. And the rival matchup, Sixers and the Celtics. Boston Celtics really got a lot of wins going on. They are really up to a pressure. And over the Sixers back in the playoff game, I know that. Well, in that case, I know the rival matchups in between Rangers and Devils. The most thing in common, I really was a Devils fan back then. And I definitely didn't know that one before. But now I am here to prevent that I am on a different team with the Rangers. So I'm a born citizen of New York, here to be a born Ranger. And that is why I definitely remembered it that time. Rangers definitely can get better at this point, so keep your eyes up for NHL 24 coming soon, and for its first game on its way on December 9th. Well, spook yourself anyway. And Brayden, what on earth is wrong? I mean, come on, man. What is he always going to say? Because if a punching really does happen. He never wants to bother on Bryson. He wants to, hurt him. Why in the world, dude?
Knew exactly how to shatter that piece. For example, for several nights in a row, I would be in bed, Brayden would come in and say,
You've had it far too good for far too long.
and then beat me up. After
That's why. You know that.
I would say, why? And he would say,
No reason.
Wow.
Unprovoked. Anyways, see you same time tomorrow night.
one time we were on a
Oh, man. I understand that it was definitely the cruise ship I was looking at.
After I would say, why? And he would say,
No reason. Unprovoked. Anyways, see you same time tomorrow night.
one time
Oh, that is definitely how lovely this is with the ham on its logo for the part of a cruise ship. And definitely on that one, on the smoke coming out already, like it's a steamboat engine on the top. Yes, I went to the cruise ship. It's the Royal Caribbean's Liberty of the Seas. And that was my first time going on a cruise ship. How fun is that? What if I want to be on your cruise ship? Maybe you can bring me in the party, Hamination, Bryson, the anime guy.
we were on a family cruise and Mom wanted us all to take a picture together. At this point, Brayden's button pushing and bothersome tendencies had infected all of us.
How would that be a same thing if he knows how it's being slaughtered on it? How would Brayden understand that? Because this is not what I do to confess on my siblings, like my brother or my sister, because I'm sorry. I'm too bad I don't have any siblings. I'm the only child left. Well, somebody could definitely just take it over. Only my Papa Beast would definitely do that for me. How in the world would I get defended? How in the world?
It was like a virus. Brayden would bother me, and to blow off steam, I would bother Brenner. What a healthy brother dynamic. Hurt people, what can I say?
Yeah, what in the world are you gonna say with that? Is that really a thing?
Am I right? And further, Brayden was an expert at making it seem like it was my fault and playing innocent. So there we were, getting ready to take a picture, and Brody and Brayden decide this would be the perfect time to start grabbing my butt.
What? What? Boys! Brody! Brayden! Anime characters! Why would you grab the anime of Bryson up this butt, like grabbing like it's twitching on him? Jesus. Oh my goodness! I can't. I'm sorry. I can't just do this because I felt like something was funny out of me and somebody would actually touch me for no reason. That somebody wants to play a trick on me. And this is why someone would grab over me and say, hey, come here, I want to grab your butt. And they're like, no, you can't touch me, fool. Or you can't touch us. Touch us. Okay, copyrighted. Don't play that song. And one last thing is, never touch on anybody. You say, I really do not like it when you touch on me. Please don't do it again. Just a little bit of a note. Say, that's it. No calls for that one to mess up with somebody like me, the Mr. Son of Beast. Nobody dare touches me, especially with my bro, DJ Beast. Oh, yeah.
Obviously, I get angry and start pushing and trying to get them to stop as they laugh at me. Mom hears the ruckus and, of course, assumes I'm just causing problems.
Yeah, I definitely did remember. I saw that one, Bryson's mother, that was there, and she was here. I know that one here, so everything talks about it for once for now, so yeah. That's pretty true.
For no reason and says, "Bryson, stop!" So I tried to just deal with it and smile for the picture as my brothers laughed at me. Here is a recreation of that picture. I lost on all accounts. I look super ugly because I'm trying not to squirm because my butt is being grabbed.
Jesus! Jesus, I meant. Sorry. I mean, I don't know what to say about this one. So these guys are such a silly morons. Well, now you're definitely going to get a complaint about those two because they're definitely, like, losers. I'm not going to just lie anyway.
Mom was mad at me, and Brody and Brayden looked great. They were experiencing the pure joy of a devious master plan coming together. They knew I had no options, so their smiles are genuine. Neither of them had ever, nor ever would again, smile that brightly for any family photos. However, me and Brayden did have a team up on that same trip.
Oh, that's a good thing. I would love to hear that. So, pretty nice. And you're in the shower? How could you make that content that simple if you try to blurt something out? Is that a thing? I want to see it. Let it not be that bad.
I was in the shower, and Brenner kept turning off the light to bug me. I kept warning him that I would spit water on him if he kept turning off the light, but that only strengthened his resolve to bother me. He would turn it off and then run away down the hall over and over. Eventually, I asked Brayden to help me administer justice to Brenner, and he agreed. Brayden hid behind the door, Brenner came back and turned off the light, but before he could escape, Brayden grabbed him.
Do it now!
Oh, that's very good. And what else?
As I filled up my mouth with water to spray Brenner, I started laughing about how funny it was gonna be when I sprayed him. But the laughter caused me to accidentally inhale the water. It all went in my lungs and I started coughing violently.
Oh no, this is very that bad. Oh, good thing. That's a little bubble to cover up.
And something about that made...
Oh man, I know that cough was very that bad. So I could definitely say that he's making too much funny out of it, and I know this happens sometimes. So, with that mouth, that's the one I can't deal with that. I don't believe it.
Accidentally inhale the water. It all went in my lungs and I started coughing violently.
Oh my god. Wow, you definitely wasted yourself, and that's how the game is. You died.
So try to avoid that. Try not to do that as much, like. Stop coughing like that.
That was bad.
And something about that made my stomach go, oh yeah, he's coughing. Let's just do a full reset. Send all stomach contents back from whence they came, please. Beep. And I threw up in the shower as my brothers watched. I should have just thrown up on Brenner. He would have never bothered me again. But alas. Here's another example of Brayden's shenanigans infecting his fellow men. We were in high school at this point, and Brayden had taken a liking to flipping me off. However, eventually it just became an inside joke to us, and I would flip him off back.
What? Seriously, dude? You definitely gonna make that when somebody flip off like I always just did? Like, I was back in, like, going right into school, and this is what happens if I flip somebody off. Is that really thinking, like, that is very bad manners? Because I know it definitely does. It hurts someone very badly, and you definitely have no rights to do this. How in the world, dude? Because I can't even blame about them. Nobody would ever do that.
I'm really gonna be super mad right now because you didn't apply to college to me? Huh? Well, yeah, you are a big I am really never gonna let this happen to you. Suck it off.
And yes, nobody should ever attempt to do that on other people. It will be hurtful. All you could do is point the finger and go that way, like I always did. Yeah, that's better. but not flipping on the finger.
So we would do this all the time to each other as confused bystanders watched. It basically became our way of greeting each other, but one day this harmless prank went quite wrong. We were getting food at a restaurant. I paid and the lady gave me my receipt, and I went to give her a thumbs up, but the habit was so deeply ingrained in me that I accidentally flipped her off.
Jeez, you always make that flipping finger very impossible before she could turn it right away. What if she actually just said, "Hey, Bryson, you got a problem with that one. You do not do it in front of it. That is very unacceptable." Well, this may be a little bit complicated if you ruin your life or her life. Well, I have no judgment on that. Jeez. Don't try to hack on someone who with the finger that you could try to, stop them. Like it's not a good thing. And rivals.
Luckily, her head was turned, and as she turned back in the nick of time, I switched my hands to a thumbs up.
Oh, good thing that she never saw that.
That was the real-life equivalent of using the wrong emote. I told...
What the heck? Somebody would have to mess that one up like it's a GTA gaming set.
And as she turned back in the nick of time, I switched my hands to a thumbs up. That was the real-life equivalent of using the wrong emote.
Almost would have been angry very bad. Like, every time. I never know anything about this. I could slip somebody off with that finger, and nobody would saw that coming.
I told Brayden about it, and we laughed and flipped each other off. Honestly, there aren't a ton of crazy stories of Brayden bullying me. It was more of an evenly spread, slow burn that chipped away at my sanity for years. For example, hitting me unprovoked to keep me on my toes, stealing my stuff and hiding it, kicking me off the Xbox, giving me a disconnected controller to make me think I was playing a video game with him, pushing me too hard on the rope swing so I would hit a tree, splashing me in pools, and throwing the hot potato at me way too hard, etc.
Jeez, he's really like a little meanie guy. I mean, he wants to do something that's very an innocent. Like, no matter what you do, you really do not want to do that hard. And you feel like you wanted to mess them up or go with, it's payback time. Well, not even to Fanny if I already have reacted to one. So yeah, I have a calling card. Go ahead, you can watch it now. But I have no concerns about Brayden, it's really that impossible to try to make a stop on someone. So I didn't want to make that one feel bad.
That kind of stuff takes a toll when you're small. It was a vicious cycle of him purposefully aggravating me too much and me being too sensitive. And there's no rhyme or reason to his crimes either. It usually plays out like this. What a brute. No matter. I know his tactics. He's trying to get a reaction out of me. Well, he's out of luck.
Ew, that grossness nose that he's always been picking right at the finger. Is that really very personal hygiene to take that one and clean yourself off with the hands on this? That's very that bad, and I can't just really say what it is.
I've gained total mastery over my emotions.
Oh, let's see how you could do, Bryson. Ready?
That being said, I've got to find a way to get him back for this. Later tonight, I'll set a trap for him in his room. When he walks in, I'll be hiding in the closet with a water gun to soak him. And then I'll frame Brenner for it. It will be the perfect crime. Laugh while you can, Brayden, because tonight, your reign comes to an end.
Prank him, John.
He did not absolutely want to take care of it. Like I know for real life. I could definitely see that other video as much on Brody's channel, the Hamination, making of a music.
But after a little encouragement, he got a lot better.
All this being said, I gotta throw in at least one good story about Brayden, because he truthfully is a great brother, and I love him very much.
Stop it!
The year was 2017, and I was about to turn 16. The Nintendo Switch was releasing the next day, and I asked my parents if I could wake up early, wait in line at the store, and buy the Switch with their money for my birthday, since it would probably be out of stock everywhere by the time my birthday really did arrive.
Well, I never really appreciate to go with receiving my present, but I always ask my parents when I can get a Switch. They would say no, because my friend doesn't have the Xbox One like I always have. They say that, son, you have too much gaming consoles, and I feel like that you should stop doing this. So don't buy a Switch. And that is really disrespecting on me. I mean, that's definitely kind of rude when I notice I have too many consoles. But I must wonder what goes next. Maybe I should stop doing the Wii U games, and maybe I just can go right into the Nintendo Switch games. Well, I don't know if that will happen, because my future might be changing instead of doing my little video gaming. It's going to be very hard to try to come up with an answer at this point. Since I must definitely go with my plan. Whatever. I'd like to do is make my own time to make a video. That's it. All I could say now is, whatever you can, Mr. Son of Beast, you're going to be awesome.
They said no, and I went to bed disappointed. Then at 5 a.m., Brayden woke me up and told me that Mom and Dad only told me no to make it a surprise, and that we were going to the store to buy it now. It was a great brother experience, and I'll always have fond memories of waiting in line with Brayden and playing Zelda. And here I am 6 years later playing the new Zelda on that same release day Switch.
I hope that Zelda thing could definitely go with the Legend of Zelda to go with the game, especially when there is another way to make it different compatible versions in between the Legend of Zelda of the Wii U, rather than us going with the Switch. Very tough to know that everything comes up like me. I am definitely on my quest. Let's get him! Yep, pretty cool.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too bad!
Oh, jeez! That is too bad! Why are you doing this right now? God! Take a chill pill.
That being said, sometimes Brayden does half nice, half mean things.
Hey, leave him alone, punks. That's my job.
Ow! Now, I don't claim to be the innocent victim in all these circumstances.
Why not? Is that a thing where you had to go with, Bryson? Huh? Do you think so? Maybe not. Not for me.
I push Brayden's buttons too. As my mom taught us, it takes two for contention, and I will not be one. But with me and Brayden, I would change it to, it takes two for contention, and we will both be one. On that note, Brayden avidly claims that I once threw a full can of Sprite at his head. I don't remember this at all, but admittedly, it's not fully out of character for me. And
Well, it's not definitely that choice if you would stop throwing the bottles like that. Like, I know somebody, the kids would say they would want to throw the Gatorade bottles right into James and just keep doing that every time. Throw stuff on stage. I mean, why are they absolutely doing that? I never do that anything. I would just leave it alone. You know, it's definitely not the same thing what I go for.
one time we were on a tandem kayak together, and I was purposefully rowing out of sync with him so that our paddles would clank together.
Right, left, do it right!
I'm trying. Sometimes I forget my lefts and rights.
Just follow my lead. Left,
I don't think he will. He's never going to follow directions.
right. You're doing it wrong on purpose!
What are you gonna do about it? Tip me? We're on the same boat, idiot!
Oh my god, you are like a Phantom Menace. Like you're a pyromaniac. Like, just like always Brody's does. For that. Why would you have to do that? Oh my gosh, now you're all into the river of the alley of nowhere.
But I also do nice things for him, like finding him a wife. Let me explain. One time, a bunch of families and friends in my neighborhood went on a big old camping/hiking trip, and I was eating lunch with our family friend Kira. As we chatted and ate, I said to her, "You should date Brayden."
I don't think Brayden's really my type.
And
Is that so? I can't even just explain if this will ever happen again. Do you know? Maybe there will be another solution to find out next time, so you could definitely just try to be better at it. If you can always say that again. That's show off.
I thought to myself, sure he isn't, honey. And 5 years later, I was the best man at their wedding. Called it. Brayden owes his marriage to me. As such, I will be naming the firstborn child.
No.
The baby's name will be Bryson 2, the sequel.
Not happening.
Well, I don't know what will happen. Maybe I could have bet that it will be Bryson Jr., or if there will be another one, Bryson the Third. So I wouldn't make it the second as a sequel. But these guys definitely do not want to make that one as a point. So, well, it may be too much for me to choose.
It's happening, guys. Here's another family love story. Brody brought home a girl named Jen to meet the family, so we decided to all play a board game together.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Plus, definitely, I know board games. I know Snakes and Ladders, Chutes and Ladders, and a Jenga set. I know that games does too.
It was a secret role game. We will call it Secret Bad Guy.
Secret bad guy, like it's Among Us.
Anyway, in the board game, the good guys are trying to figure out who the bad guys are and stop them to win. We got our secret roles, and I was the bad guy. I had to keep my identity secret and convince everyone that I was a good guy. The game went on, and it got to the point where if I was elected as chancellor, me and the bad guys would win. I had been purposefully playing in a way that had Braden totally convinced that I was innocent. Mom was skeptical, but Braden advocated for me and elected me as chancellor because I had earned his trust. The vote passed.
If Bryson is the bad guy, then we lose. Bryson, you're not the bad guy, right?
Braden
Jeez, I never seen anything like this. Always that evil laughter. Like, you know, it's very dramatic effect that I always call me the demon. I just definitely make a evil laugh at a moment. Every time, like a Joker does, he goes with an evil look. Bet you can't say anything longer, Braden. I guess you would be a lost leftover for good, and you'll get nothing. I think you'll play again to learn a lesson.
was so angry that I had deceived him that he literally grabbed me, threw me on the table, and strangled me as I laughed. All while Jen watched in horror. What a great introduction to the family. Somehow she ignored that red flag and married Brody anyway. The warnings were there. She signed up for this, so that's on her.
How would she able to do that if she wants to sign things up to get that revenged on without Braden? Is that why you definitely did that, Bryson?
And I'm not married. Speaking of board games, I only remember playing Monopoly once. All I remember is someone getting angry, grabbing the metal airplane piece, and throwing it like a ninja star out of anger.
He's like a very anger man. He really thinking that he loses everything. I mean, yeah, it's definitely that. He's always throwing things like it's a ninja look. Like you go with the blade and then try to stop on him. And then try to hit out the bad guy. I couldn't say that this was very bad. All I know now is, you've got power. I don't. JK.
It missed and stuck into the wall. Good thing, too, it could have stabbed someone's eye out. I don't remember who threw it, but I know in my heart that it was Braden. Anyway, as me
You got the good fact anyway.
and Braden grew, we became best friends. Siblings are crazy like that. You spend your whole life fighting each other, and then one day you're both like,
He was my best friend all along.
Braden has blossomed into a great man, and I love him like a brother.
He's like a celebrity. Get out of here.
Wait. Anyways, despite Braden trying to kill me over a board game, we still love them and we play them together all the time with the family.
Oh my gosh. So that's why you definitely did not get a fight along with each other. So you still like them the most. Which I really know that I like my friends. They definitely are nice to each other. I don't play mean. I just do the best thing as I could. They get along with each other. And especially with the family too. Especially my cousin.
So much so that Braden came to me one night saying that we should make a card game. That's way easier said than done, and I'm just not so sure that. And then the next morning, he sends a big document filled with all his ideas for the game. Honestly, I was not expecting to like it, but after he pitched it, I realized he had the seed of something great, and I was sold. We spent the next several months writing the rules, playtesting, brainstorming, balancing, creating prototypes, and spending late nights together drawing out our ideas on paper cards.
So that's what I know of. So because I know that there was a huge announcement, they have definitely have it released out with the Kickstarter, and now it's finally the one. So I know that game was going to be this. Okay, I like to test things out to do the best thing as I could. I'll tell them you're following instructions. Once I purchase this game, I will tell them how this works. Well, and for that case, I'll have to find out how much the cost is. And I love to play that one so much. For my time and for my family, it would be the best thing to have my whole company play it for together. It would be so cool if we definitely were playing it for Horde the Hams. So I know that collection is going to be amazing to choose for me. I will love that.
It's been super hard and has taken several months to get to this point, but also super rewarding. And so, without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to Horde the Hams, a Haminations card game where you hoard the most hams, steal hams from others, and protect what you've got. This has been a labor of love from me, Brayden, and the whole family. But we love the process so much that we're making our own family board game company. We already have 2 more board game ideas we've been playtesting, with 2 more promising ideas coming down the pipeline. So, if you want to support our family business while having a blast with your own family, please visit the Kickstarter to support and play Horde the Hams today! This is a game that I genuinely believe in. We truly poured our hearts and souls into this, and we involved the whole family. It is our sincere hope that it will be a blast for you and your family, cause it sure was a blast for me and mine. So please, click the link below to learn more about Horde the Hams. Supporting the game will help us bring more card games and board games to your family in the future. Thanks for watching.
I appreciate you with that one, Bryson. Especially, I would definitely go ahead and click the link, and I'll ask my parents, Mother and Papa Beast, to play that game. So it would be nice. So I went to VidCon. It was fantastic. And I guess that if you have attended here at VidCon, consider yourself as a lucky credit for your enthusiastic, amazing event to enjoy, and definitely meeting the creators as well. I hope you liked it, my reaction, and so do I. I know, I definitely want to make a good quality content, and I already have made the announcements. I always do this one here, so if you have never said what I just said here before, I always do it here on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays of each video. So I upload 3 days a week. So that doesn't mean that I want to keep creating the videos as long as I can. Because at that point, it would take too much time, and that will be out of focusing and ideas with the alignments in between from each day. So I want to make that one clear in mind, that Saturday and Sunday will not be the choice here, and it will be optional to choose that one in between of games of the NBA and NHL, which will be coming out there very soon. So with that, I will try to see how well I can try to keep my schedule going without getting wasting amount of time, like over scheduling it. Okay, I don't know what that word is, but anyway, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I do always react.
There you go, little ham. I'll keep you nice and safe, and no one will ever— Huh?
Ha! Looking for these?
Oh my goodness, it's Brody. He's the one that is the evil thief. Bryson, show him how it's done.
See ya, chump.
Not so fast! Ha!
Ha! Ha! Ha! Ha ha! Face it, man. You lost.
Oh yeah, Brody? Well, take this.
I wouldn't count your hams before they hatch!
A trap? No!
And I've still got an ace up my sleeve! Ha!
It's Super Bryson!
Oh! No!
Oh yeah, it's always Horde the Hams. I'm definitely gonna get it. Yes, I'll show my friends how it's done, especially with my brother, DJ B School. And yes, Bryson, I really loved your video so much. And in person to meet at VidCon. Fun, exciting one.
Back now on Kickstarter. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Please consider supporting our Kickstarter and share it to people who might be interested, because the more backers there are, the more stretch goals get reached, and it makes the final product higher quality for everyone. Here is a review for the game.
So, what is it gonna be like?
Horde the Hams is the best card game in the history of the universe. 5 stars. That review was written by me, and I'm very trustworthy, so go check it out. Thanks to my amazing team, my amazing family, and to you, my amazing fans. This ain't no one-man show, and I'm so grateful for the overwhelming amount of support from all of you. Thank you, and goodbye.
And goodbye to you. Okay, so that was excellent. Bravo, Bryson, and for the Haminations of this one for the Kickstarter, as I definitely would like to go get that game, and especially to the new video of the bully brother of Brayden. So I guess that's pretty much amazing. So if you would like to stick around for the video for the VidCon, be sure to keep subscribing to my channel, follow me on my social media, and also like the video. That will be coming soon, so I'll try to do the best video as I can in between each and one of them, like pictures of the photos and videos. Anyway, thank you for watching, and if you like this video, please don't forget to follow me on my social media on X, Instagram, and TikTok. Links are in my About page. And also, please consider yourself by clicking the thumbs up button, and also subscribe to my channel and get tons of notification bells so you don't miss out the latest new videos on the channel to go. So if you'd like to see any of each videos, or if you have any suggestions to make, please feel free to leave me a comment down below. And thanks to one of my boys here, they always appreciate me. I give you a shout out back. Alright guys, thank you for watching again. Peace out everybody for a while as the Bully Brother animation of the Bryson Haminations channel dial. This is Chris from Son of Beast. I'm out. See you next time. Adios.
If you don't, somebody will.